This is Miami All Access.
Welcome into This Week in Miami Golf. Steve Baker with the head coach of the Red Hawks, Zach Zedrick, joining us, and the Culleton River Classic. South Carolina, great tournament for your guys. Finished second. You started the first day at second and finished out strong with tied for the best round with Tennessee, the eventual winner of that tournament.
Yeah, the guys played well and really responded well because if you'd have been following the live scoring early on, about 7-8 holes in, we were beating one team at that time. So it was a lot of just, I think, shaking some of the competitive rust off. I mean, we did play a month ago, but this is our first stroke play event, which is a much different feeling on a pretty good golf course. So, but the guys settled down and played really, really well the rest of that day. And we were actually, I think, as a team, probably 5 or 6 under par the last, 27 to 30 holes of that day. So, so it was, we were 8 shots back at Tennessee. We were in second place, and to be in that final pairing with Tennessee and Michigan State was, regardless of what would happen, would be a great experience. And a little bit of a slow start for us, but again, we settled down and we played solid. The conditions were harder; it was a little windier. The other golf course that we played on Tuesday is a more difficult golf course, and when the wind came up, it was a good test, and you really had to kind of fight and grind and do what you could out there, and our guys did that, and it just wasn't quite enough. I think we felt like we could have played a little better, but when the dust settled, we realized we still had the tied for the low round of the day. It was good. I was like, I told the guys that 36 hole day, that was, the way we responded, that was as proud of any team, player or coach that I've been a part of in a long time.
Yeah, 2 players finish in top 10, and really even through the struggles in that kind of field, that's pretty impressive.
It is, yeah. Pat and Jack both played solid. Gosh, Pat, and he'll probably talk about it when you talk to him today. He actually shanked first shot of the day.
Oh, really?
Par 3, 155 yards. It's kind of an island type green, and literally 50 yards right, first shot of the tournament, and really, he was 4 over through 9 or 10 holes. I think he played his last 8 holes that first round in 6 under, and just hung in there, and that's what you need. And Jack was really good the 36 hole day. Didn't play as well as he wanted to yesterday, but 2 good weeks. And then you look at it too. Brantley Kushner finished tied for 12th, just outside the top 10, and that's with shooting 77 in the first round, and was just he was rock solid those last 2 rounds. It was really, the thing that was great is it was just very much a team effort. It wasn't we had our struggles in the fall where it would be three guys, 4 guys sometimes, and if we counted a 4th score, sometimes it wasn't a very good score. Right. But we had, contributions from everyone. Luke, struggled a little. He actually played really well the first day. Played 33 good holes, 3 holes he'd like to have back, but then went out on Tuesday, wasn't deterred, shot 2 over, which was a score that we needed. So, Scott Cahill too, he played really well in the afternoon round on Monday, and then followed up with another solid round on Tuesday. And that's the kind of effort we need. And the guys are playing with, that kind of discipline in mind, that I'm going to, if I've got my opportunities, I'm going to take advantage of it. If I get in a little trouble, I'm going to do whatever I can to save as much as I can. And as a team, we did that. So lo and behold, we had a chance to win.
Ready to go. Absolutely. Well, you just get back from South Carolina, a couple of days of class, and you hop back on the plane. You head to Naples, Florida, Talus Park Challenge down there. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, we played there last year. Fantastic golf course. The weather's going to be awesome. I think it's 80, 83 and sunny every day. It's honestly, a lot of people don't know about this golf course, but the way it's manicured and maintained, it's really up there with just about any golf course in the country. So it's a real treat for our players. Last year the weather was pretty atypical as far as the wind was blowing 30 to 40 miles an hour, and you've lived in Florida, you don't see that very often. Okay. And so for our guys, unless the same thing happens again, it's gonna feel a little bit more comfortable out there. And for us to be able to follow up a good performance and be able to get back on the road and get back after it, I think I know the guys are really excited to compete again. So
if you need a caddy, let me know.
I get a lot of requests for those southern trips. Hey, you get another seat on the plane or another seat in the van. So yeah.
Very good. Well, great tournament this weekend. Have another one next week.
Thanks, Bake.
That is Zach Zedrick, and that is This Week in Miami Golf. Now, time for our Red Hawk player profile. This is our Red Hawk player profile for This Week in Miami Golf. Steve Baker, joined by the freshman from Highland Park, Illinois, Patrick Flavin, joins us. Patrick, first of all, great tournament over the weekend down in South Carolina. Tied for 7th, and just a really great tournament for the entire team.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a great tournament. Got off to a really good start. We have a stretch of 3 tournaments right now, so it was great to shake the rust off and get out there.
Yeah, tell us about for you the tournament, because it was a unique tournament in that you played a Nicklaus course on the first day, then went to a Pete Dye course on the second day. Different conditions the second day as well, and it didn't start out great for you, I know, but at least you were able to close and again have a great tournament.
Yeah, I got off to a pretty shaky start, which was crazy, but Coach helped me stay in the moment, and it was great to turn it around. It was a little bit weird playing 2 different courses, but just had to focus on one shot at a time, and I think that was really key for us. We all did that really well.
When you go into a tournament knowing, okay, 2 different courses, and of course the weather conditions are the weather conditions, do you approach it differently the second day, or do you just go in there and say, okay, it's just another course?
Yeah, I think you just got to say it's just another course. You just got to play the right spots, and I think we did that really well, especially on the Pete Dye course because it was so challenging.
Yeah, a much more challenging course. Tell us about yourself. Obviously, Highland Park, Illinois. You came in, and we were just talking beforehand, kind of looking maybe at business, but what would you like to be doing after you get through Miami University?
Yeah, studying business, which will be great, hopefully. Not sure exactly yet, but the goal is to play professionally. That's the plan right now. So just got to keep working hard and get a lot better, and yeah, that's what I want to do.
Very good. What brought you to Miami?
I just loved it from the first time I came. My older brother's here, which is a big thing. I really like having him here. Just the community is fantastic, and so far it's been awesome. I'm loving it.
Very good. Talas Park Challenge this week coming up for the team down in Naples, Florida. Naples is a great environment to start with. Great weather expected down there. Should be a very good tournament for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I've heard the course is phenomenal. So I can't wait to get down there. It's great that we're leaving on Friday too. We just got back, so we're so excited.
Yeah, the travel is one thing. As a freshman, you play golf all the time, but the travel part of it is, and time management probably has to be a big challenge.
Yeah, it's really challenging. I've got a bunch of midterms these next couple of weeks, so I'm working hard. It's tough after the 36th day to come home and do homework, but so far so good. It's a big adjustment, but the older guys are really helping me out. So.
Well, we wish you luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Patrick Flavin joining us. And again, our Red Hawk player profile. They'll be down in Naples this coming week in the Talas Park Challenge. Follow along on MURedhawks.com.